Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful and the friend of the helper and comforter. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your geographical location and your time zone. I hope you're wonderful. If you are a new subscriber, you're welcome. Old subscribers, thank you. And returning subscribers, welcome back. We are here to discuss Awka to Shine 2024. This year, 2024. Awka to Shine this year, 2024. This is a discussion series. If you are joining in this video, remember to comment. And do you think Awka will shine? Let's look at Awka. Awka is the capital of Anambra State. Since Anambra State was created, Awka has not done very well on infrastructure, especially the road infrastructure. A lot of the roads were very narrow and very bad. So, and this has made Awka to be a laughing stock. And the Awka, as a state capital, have no government house, proper government house. And Awka has been lacking in many infrastructures that most of her mates that were made capital are very proud of. But nothing has been happening in Awka because the most of the governors that have been in power has chosen not to do much in Awka. Some of them reckon that it's better to build more in the rural area than building Awka or even having a government house. But it seems that the reverse will be the case. But before we continue, I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. I hope you are having a wonderful time. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, please. Remember to like, comment, turn on notification button and share to your friends and share to every place as we begin to discuss about this great city, Awka, the capital of Anambra State, one of the A states in Nigeria. And this state has Professor Soludo as the governor. And Awka has a lot of other key towns that made up the Greater Awka or Awka Capital Territory. A lot of local governments are involved, are now part of this Awka Capital Territory. And the work of rebuilding Awka or making it a befitting capital of Anambra State is a work that must be taken with passion, with greater commitment. The governor of Anambra State, who will be 2 years in power by March 17 or March 14, March 17, is promising to make Awka a very great capital, a truly capital of Anambra State. So he has been making promises about that, and he started by talking about that Awka will have, that the governor will have government house in Awka. The governor will be living in Awka, having a proper government house. So he has also started rehabilitating the abandoned government house projects, and work is ongoing. Although it started very slow, but it seems that they are accelerating the work there as I speak. I don't know if they will meet the target of March 17 this year when he will turn 2 years. I don't know if they will, but it remains to be seen because a lot of things, the road has not been properly done there. The building is still not completed. The landscaping and all those things has not been done. But looking at Awka, there are a lot of roads that are under construction in Awka, and some of those roads has been completed. Some are still under construction. The flyover that he said that he will build across the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway at Awka has not even started. So, but it looks like he need more to do more in road construction in Awka because a lot of roads has a lot of issues. But he will also to actually for this to be accomplished, it means that he will also partner with the people, the landlords, the tenants, to build at least over 100 or 150 roads in Awka alone this year. So, and that can be achieved by making finance available at a cheaper borrowing cost that can be given to landlords. The landlords will borrow from and repay in a year or two, so that all the streets, all those inner streets in Awka, at least over 100 rebuild this year. So, and the government will now continue to expand those narrow roads, major roads that are narrow. I do also looking at for Awka to shine, the environment need to be revamped, total revamp. At the moment, they are doing around 1%, 2% on environment. The city is still littered with sand dunes on the roads and still very dirty, and people has not actually joined the crusade of getting Awka the environment to look very friendly. And there are a lot of grasses across the road, on the side of the road, and the drainages are very dirty, and the drainages are still open, and there are fewer pedestrian walks on Awka. So for these things to happen, these areas has to be tackled. And another one is lawlessness in the street. The government must be proactive to get rid of all those charlatans and riffraffs and those agboro, they call them in Nigeria, that are still causing issues, unpaid hardship, untold hardship to the people, and the lawlessness by all those keke drivers and all those bus drivers who is actually not using the approved bus terminals or car parks, but loading on the road. So these are one of the things that the government must tackle. And the government must be very hard on street trading at Awka. If you look at Awka, you can see a lot of people trading on the road, trading everywhere. Everywhere is basically trading, and all the avalanche or many attachments on buildings defacing the face of the city, especially in the major roads in Awka. So if the government can deal with that by you know you know getting people to remove all those things, and also using stick and carrot approach, whereby you will remove it and warn the landlords that anybody that have that will pay a penalty of between 100 to 200,000. And they also need to force the landlords to paint, and business owners to paint their buildings in Awka, Soludo talked about this, that they are making a law to do that, but since he talked about this several months ago, nothing has happened. So, and the streets has to be swept of the sandals. It must have, it must employ street cleaners on the major roads at Awka. At least 10 major roads at Awka. It must put people that sweep it and also use water to clean it. At least cleaning the street twice a week with water and sweeping it every day, packing all those sand duns and clearing the bushes across the place. So these are things that they need to do if Awka will or to shine this year 2024. Awka to shine this year 2024. So that it will not be just something that we will be talking, and he has to look at planting of trees, flowers, and doing road curbs many places, pedestrian works, closing of drainages. These are things that he need to basically concentrate on. It should also extend the lightning every hook and corners of Awka. Make sure there is solar powered light in most of those trees, and also making a law that will force the landlords to put at least two solar lights in their buildings. So this will make the city to be truly a city of light, because if the state is the light of the nation, the state capital must be, lightened up everywhere, all the capital territory. I think the Awka Capital Authority should take note of this. For Awka to shine, this has to be done. So the lawlessness at Awka area has to be controlled, and the face of that Awka has to be remodeled and repainted. And they should also build water fountains in some key junctions that will make the capital to look completely different. I do appreciate what they are doing on the flyovers, the one that was constructed by Sir Willie Obiano, who just constructed a KE flyover and left it like that without no decoration, nothing. They should increase the decoration and walls of arts they are doing in that place. So they should also increase the security in Awka, and actually bringing out money for information that will lead to arrest of those gang members and all those people who are causing nuisance in Awka. So they should, you know, make sure that these things are done. So very very important for government to be on top of the situation. I am Kodili-nye. If you are joining this video now, we are discussing that Awka to shine this year 2024. Awka, the Anambra State capital, will surely shine this year 2024. If so, that's what we are discussing. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go and subscribe now. Leave everything you are doing, subscribe first. And by supporting us, it will make us to continue to have the confidence and the boldness to continue in this journey. Remember, we are all together in this journey. So is there any other things that need to be done? You can put in comment section what that the government need to be put in place to get Awka shining. So interconnectivity of roads. The roads in Awka are not really totally connected. So the one they need to achieve immediately, they need to do it this year. The ones that will take them time, like building a flyover, they should start it also this year. And they should also look at those beggars and the street traders on the overhead bridges. They should make sure that zero tolerance on trading on the overhead bridge or street trading, and the beggars roaming about the streets. They should make sure that they are all cleared from the road, and make sure that nobody is roaming about the street without any reason to be there. So also they have to look at the traffic lights. The traffic light has to be refurbished and new ones brought in. They should do that also. And the other areas that we are going to discuss also is um, the transportation in Awka. They should look at bringing longer buses that will be carrying the people around. So to reduce some of those little tricycle called keke in Nigeria and the Okada, so they need to bring it so that it will be running around and help to get the whole system working. And all the roads that have not been built with potholes, those potholes need to be filled. And we're gonna talk about also provision of water. What One of the things that cause urban poverty is the money people spend on essential commodities and services. So if the government will actually within 6 months this year 2024 provide clean drinking water distributed to every household in Awka, it will help Awka to shine. They will now have more money and assured um, uh, clean water that they will be able to now be able to spend leftover in things that will help to rebuild the Awka economy. So another thing is health facilities. Health facilities. The government must make sure that all the people living in Awka will be able to afford or access one medical facility or services at any given time. They should make sure there are enough capacity in the hospitals, both the state, public, and private. So they should make sure that most of them are fit for purpose, and those working there are working by work ethics. So they must look at that and make sure that these things are done. So one of the things they need to make in order to shine is establishment of food exchange. What do I mean by food exchange? Food exchange is they have to establish where most of the food, fruits and food that come into Oka will go, and from there it will be distributed to all the outlets in Oka. Like if talk about fruits and vegetables and all those other things, they should establish in Oka Capital Territory something like 4 different places. You have food exchange. This will also help to look at the type of food and the fruits and meat, poultry stuff that are being brought into Oka, so that the public health and safety will be safeguarded, and at the same time help also government to improve the revenue generation that will also help to beautify Oka more and more. So the government must establish food exchange as is done in 21st century cities around the world. In London, there are a lot of food exchange where you go, you get the warehouses where it's like a business park where you have cold rooms where meats are brought in. You have a lot of fruits from around the world, tomatoes, pineapples, vegetables, all assorted vegetable, cucumbers, oranges, mangoes, passion fruits, bananas, plantain, all sorts of type of this thing, including yam and cassava, potatoes. You see all of them there. Even rice, everything you can think about. So they brought it in those food exchange. From that food exchange, that's where those markets, uh, those that are distributed to the market, will be sent to the market, not the other way around, people moving everything direct to the market. So it will help the government to realize the revenue, and at the same time help to check uh, all those uh, uh, all those fruits and vegetables that are not fit for consumption. So hereby safeguarding the public health. So these are things that they need to do. They need to also help to expand the sporting activities in the Awka Capital Territory. So they need to have Awka marathon, 100 meters, Awka swimming championship, Awka golf course. They need to have Awka table tennis championship, lawn tennis championship, and every other sporting event, chess and all those things. They need to have organize it in such a way that almost every 2 months there is one championship that have been hosted in Awka, that have been done by people in Awka and also other people. So they need to be doing that. That will make Awka to remain in the news and help people to be, and also companies will be falling over themselves to sponsor all those sporting activities. So think about that. If Awka to host marathon, maybe 2 times in a year they have Awka Marathon 1, Awka Greater Awka Marathon 2, and having like swimming championship 2 times. Maybe Awka Swimming Championship 1 and Awka Swimming Championship, Greater Awka Swimming Championship 2. So another one is marathon and others. So cooking competition, whereby you have cooking competition maybe 3 times in a year. So they now have also dancing competition. They also have entertainment, table tennis, football competition, which they will organize football between the markets in and the schools also. In Awka, they will have Awka League that they will play maybe 2 times in a year. So they have Awka League. This will also create business opportunities and also create awareness and make the state capital to be alive. So they will also establish driving schools, proper driving schools, where the people driving has to go to all the time check check their ability to drive and to train, have further courses on driving. They should also set up vehicle maintenance and inspection areas where the vehicles are maintained, and also setting up. I know the mechanic village. I know they are trying to set up in Awka. They need to set up mechanic village, at least 3 mechanic village in the greater Awka. So making sure that those people that are having the habit of having mechanics on the road are removed from the major roads. So they can also have beauty competition. Beauty competition. The most beautiful handsome man or beautiful lady competition in Awka. Maybe they might have something like twice in a year. And they should also have Awka, Greater Awka Carnival. So they must also have that also. They must also start like eating competition. Eating competition. and also the best schools and the best hospitals, the most cleanest school, the most cleanest hospital, and efficient hospitals. They must have those things, and the companies will be sponsoring it. So the all the time Awka is in the news. That will make Awka to be shining for the right reason, and keeping Awka all the time in the news. So they also need to have something like something that can be placed as part of Awka City, like something symbols that can be given out. People will put on clothes and other things, strategic area that will show this is Awka. So people wearing it will be, it's a way of marketing Awka as well. So, so I don't know what you think about this, what we just discussed. Awka to shine in this year 2024. If you have any other idea, like musical competition, or the best worker award, and others, there are many of them. So if you have any other idea what to do to keep Awka shining, you can actually indicate in the comment section. Let's come to the comment section and talk more. Do you think Awka will shine this year 2024? If the answer is yes, you can come in the comment section and we'll be talking about it. So there are a lot of things that can make Awka to shine. There are a lot of things that can make Awka to shine. There are a lot of things. They can also be ICT competition, essay competition, reading and writing competition. So there are loads of this. They can also be driving competition or relay race competition. So these are things they can also start to do in Awka, to make Awka to be shining, to shine this year, to be always in the news for the right reason. They can also be giving having a competition that the most cleanest street award competition, and the layout or estate, the most cleanest estate and layout. So they will be setting up these things, and the companies will be using it to advertise their products. So these are things that cities that make the cities to shine. Awka cannot be different. Awka cannot be different. So unless those people that are in Awka knows about these things, nothing happens. So that's why we are discussing that you have to support us on this. Because by supporting us, you will share this video, and like the chairman of Awka Capital Territory will now stumble on this video, and he will start to implement this thing. And once he start doing it, you will see that Awka will start shining. People will be hiring Awka everywhere. So, and it will be drawing more people, visitors into Awka. Because the more he's doing this, Awka becoming organized, Awka becoming something attractive, and people knows that one thing or the other, there's activities going on in Awka. So, and they can also do other things as people suggest every year. And as they do these things, it's already, they will have like a calendar about the timing and all those almanac about the timing. People have already known these things. This one happens in this month, this one happened in the other months, this one happened in the other months. So they can also do that. And finally, Awka gardens. They need to set up gardens in many places. In street corners, they should start encouraging gardens and encouraging people to plant trees, more trees and ornamental plants in the back corners. They will start encouraging people to use flower pots flower pots, and also repainting their houses. Having flower pots and garden, intentionally building gardens and water fountains in key areas. So, and making sure that the public schools and hospitals are littered with trees and ornamental gardens, plants and flowers. So this is another way to keep Awka shining. Remember, our homeland must be livable, it must be prosperous, and it must be the final destination, not a departure point. Quoting the erudite professor of economics, the present governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo. So, together we can make our homeland better than we made it. Remember, this homeland is a land of milk and flowing with honey. So, we must join hands together to be a pressure group. If we are not talking about these things, the politicians might not do anything. But as we keep on talking, as we keep on sharing this, I do believe some of them will stumble on this and start to imitate this. Because the more we talk about it, the more they start to act, the more they start to see sense, and they start doing something, and they become more active with a timeline to get things working again. So I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. If you have not subscribed, or if you are joining this video now, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Share. I do appreciate everything. Thank you very much for always being there. Thank you for always supporting us. Your support will be rewarded. And you must have a wonderful time wherever you are. I am still Kodili-nye. See you in the next video, and God bless you. Bye.